tram looks really cute. It looks very old. It actually reminds me of
New York subway.
you know, the Hong Kong
Oh yeah.
trams in Hong Kong, because there are parts in Hong Kong that are really old, like Old City. It looks like that. It's small and old. We're moving now. Dogs in the trampoline. It's very cute. Bye bye, dog. Woof woof. Hi. Just off the tram. That's the tram. Looks very cute. That's the lake that we're going. Wow, lots of people. Yay, Nicola is saying yay. She's very excited to go to the lake. I mean, who doesn't? I can see a few pushchairs in here, so that's nice. Because I thought it was just us like taking a pushchair up there. Norwegian summer, guys. We are actually at the lake. Nicola still eating. We are at the, what's this one? Lian, Lake Lian, Lian, which is not very far from the city. We came here, bus, and then tram. Which is actually handy because once you have the bus ticket, then you can use it as your tram ticket as well. Anyway, so we were thinking while we were sitting here under the tree, the things that actually confuses us, or I don't know, confuses us, or because we're foreigners here, or like the things that we just don't understand with the locals or with Norwegians. What was your thinking earlier?
Everybody goes on holiday in July.
Will is melting. Can you imagine? He is melting. Yeah, everyone goes on holiday in July. Like, it's the whole of July.
The bank's not open.
It makes it hard to do transactions such as banks. We've not even like open a bank account yet because every time we go to the bank, they're closed on a weekend.
Close at 3 p.m.
On a weekday. Yeah, close at 3 p.m. on a weekday, close on a weekend, so it's no good.
But just during the holiday period.
Yeah, which is in July. Everybody goes, and then
Most of my colleagues are gone.
yeah. Why though? Why July?
Because it's hot.
Is July actually hotter than August? I know that Europe is experiencing a heat wave at the minute. That's why we're all here. But why did they choose July and not August? Because I thought August will be hotter. Maybe not in Norway because we are in the northern part. So that's one thing that's really confusing. Second thing is they actually stop in the middle of like when you're walking in an alleyway or like a road or something.
Oh, no, I think what that is it's actually what you're confused about is the British. Because in the UK, people seem to have an awareness of what's around them, what's behind them. They don't just stop suddenly on the pavement. They just go to the side or something. But here, yeah, people don't seem to do that. They just stop, do whatever they're doing in the middle of the street, whatever. It's but that's just a cultural thing, and I'm pretty sure that everyone does it, except maybe Germany. I haven't noticed it. But
Yeah, but then you still need to be aware, and that's the same as like everywhere, really, not just on the street. Like, say if it's like in a supermarket or like in a mall or anywhere. Always happens to me because with Nicola, I'm always like pushing her in a pushchair, and then like if there's an awkwardness between like who goes first in a certain area or something, then they just, I don't know, there's like no understanding whatsoever. Like normally we'll just, okay, so he's not letting me go first, I'm letting him go, and then he will go, and then there was no thank you or anything, if that makes sense.
yeah, I think that's nothing to do with Norway. I think that's just because it's so
It's just-
different in UK.
Yeah, it's just so different here. We always, because in the UK we always say thank you or please, or it's just politeness.
What?
But here it seems like they just stop in the middle of a pavement. So if you're following them and then they just suddenly stop, you'll be like, why in the middle though? Like, it's so crowded, you can just like go on one side and stop there. Like, why in the middle? Wow, a lot of people are still coming. It's so hot. I think it's 33 degrees at the moment. And what did you say about the brown cheese?
Well, they've got this special kind of brown cheese. It's like a little bit sweet, but I don't know, that just seems to be like a local delicacy.
Well, the brown cheese is delicious, by the way. Why does that confuse you?
I'm not confused at all, it's just how the cheese is.
What do you want, ate? Would you like a fish? What? What fish? Fish in the lake. Do you want to go fishing? Anyway, I'm gonna take Nicola into the lake now because it's getting hotter. It makes a big difference if you really go in the lake and at least put your feet in there. Right, so we are leaving now, guys. It is 2:45 in the afternoon. It's an aeroplane. It's very hot. I was about to say, do you remember the I was about to add with the things that we've talked about earlier, the confusion things. Have you seen one of these roller skis?
Yeah.
They're doing it in summer.
Yeah.
You've seen them in summer. Now that's confusing. Like, why? I don't
like
get
to
that.
ski.
But there's no snow.
That's why you have a roller ski.
They're doing it in summer. That's so Norwegian. I don't know. That's so Scandinavian.
I think that's our tram, by the way, the one that's just leaving.
Well, we'll just get another one. I think we've just missed one tram over there. So that's one thing that's really confuses me. And then also, according to our landlord, most of the Norwegians have their own cabins. So when they go on holiday,
You should
or
explain
like
what is
summer.
a cabin.
Cabin, it's like a... Are you okay with that? On your own?
That's fine.
Okay. Well, a cabin is like, to me, it looks like just a bigger shed that's painted different colors. But obviously, it's a wooden house.
A tiny house.
It's a tiny house. It's a wooden house in the middle of the forest, in the middle of nowhere. And mostly, though, it's like it's near the lake or something. So I can see the appeal if that is the case. So that's that. According to our landlord, when they go on holiday in July, most Norwegians go to their cabins. Is it all Norwegians?
I think
They
so.
all have cabins.
Yep.
Wow. How much is a cabin cost?
I don't know, but sometimes they're like in the family or something, and like you'll
Yeah.
share one between.
So that's one thing that is so different, because obviously in the UK we don't really do cabins. When we go on holiday, we just book somewhere to go. Normally Spain. We are in the shed now, waiting for our tram, which is in about half an hour. It is so hot today. Like, my skin is just not good. Will is just looking at more lakes, because I think the area in Trondheim, we are all surrounded in lakes. But I was saying to him that not all lakes are swimmable anyway, so you just have to choose the best one. Anyway, with Norwegians as well, I noticed that they are just not always around. Did you notice that?
No. What
No.
do you mean? Not always around.
Like, certainly if I do like transactions in the hospitals or things like that, like it's either, oh, they will call you back, they're on lunch, or oh, they already left and it's like 3:30. Like, it's so early, like
I think what you mean to say is
Where
that
are
they
they-
take their breaks and their working day seriously, and they will always leave on the dot. Like, if they're leaving at 4 o'clock, then they're gone at 3:58.
yeah.
And that's probably sensible, if I'm honest, because I think in the UK people, they can work a little bit too
Overwork.
hard. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just that sometimes you can't really catch them, because it's either they just went out, they'll come back, or they're on holiday now, so they'll be back. I don't know, after 2 weeks or after a month, or yeah, something like that. Like, you can never catch them, I feel, anyway. But yeah, anyway, we're going home now. It's so hot, and we'll see you again next time. Bye. Bye, Nicola.